Welcome to Unity of Springfield and the Yucatopians over here, and they've got another song we're going to sing along with. That's Amore, beyond the screen.
The words are up here. Please sing along. If you sing, we sound better.
Thank you, Yucatopians. Well, we come to a part of the service where we acknowledge the candle we have lit here, the Christ candle. We give everybody a chance to find their seats. There we go. Thank you. We light the Christ candle as a part of our connection to the greater unity movement, where we connect and hold individual ministries in prayer each week. And this week we hold all the ministries in the state of Utah in prayer. So we think of the Beehive State, Utah, beautiful state to visit. And we send them lots of blessings, of love, of support. And we extend our prayer, thought, and energy to encircle the world and all 8 billion of us living on this planet Earth. And we send a lot of love and blessings and support to the people impacted by wars going on right now. and we see everyone being protected and surrounded, and especially our service men and women. Thank you, God. Amen. And now I invite Bill Shepard back up here to get us on with the announcements.
Good morning. And welcome to Unity. We're so glad you are here today, and we extend special welcome to those of you who are visiting us for the first time. On your way in, you should have received a welcome packet. We also have a gift for you, so please see one of our greeters after today's service. Unity is a worldwide spiritual movement. We are an inclusive community and welcome all people. We would like to invite those with June birthdays to stand, and we will sing the birthday song for you.
Gotta get the band back.
It was Friday. I should stand, let you guys sing too.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Rose. Happy birthday to
Okay. I have a few announcements this morning to share with you. Join us after the service in Margaret Kane Hall for a birthday celebration and cake, right down the hall to your right. New summer classes facilitated by Reverend Alden have begun. It is based upon the Unity booklet, Spiritual Keys to Overcoming Adversity. It is a 15-week class on Wednesdays running from June 3rd through September 2nd from 1 to 2 at the church. Each week, participants will discuss spiritual aspirations such as anger, anxiety, fear, and so on. Spiritual Keys to Overcome Adversity booklets are available free of charge in the bookstore. A free will love offering will be received at the end of each class. Each class is based on an individual topic, so come and go as your schedule permits. Reiki treatments will be offered after the service in the Reiki room. Use the sign-up sheets located in the foyer or ask any one of our Reiki practitioners wearing an orange lanyard to receive a free 10 to 15-minute treatment. If you are number 1 and 2 on the sign-up sheet, go to the Reiki room after the service to begin your treatment. Other participants, please continue to enjoy fellowship in Margaret Kane Hall until you are called by one of the practitioners. The 9 o'clock spiritual speaking class is currently studying Discover the Power Within You by Eric Butterworth. Get your copy and join us for the study of this Unity classic. Everyone is invited to join us for our Mindful Peace Circle on Monday from 3 to 4. We will be gathering in the youth room and on Zoom to take a collective breath and a deep exhale of renewal, connecting with one another in loving kindness to bring more peace to our world. Wednesday at 5:30, Karen Kelly will lead the gathering meditation via Zoom, creating a sacred space for quiet, introspective meditation. All are welcome to join in the flute circle with David Tell on Thursdays, June 11th at 1 o'clock, and that is held here in the sanctuary. Beginners are encouraged to come as well. Next Sunday, June 14th, is our fellowship potluck after the service. Bring your favorite dish to share. You are invited to participate in the monthly drumming circle with David Dell on Thursdays, June 18th at 6 p.m. here in Margaret Kane Hall. The community meals team will have a meeting June 21st after the Sunday service in the boardroom to begin planning for the Christmas gift bags for the shelter. All, of course, are welcome. We'll have an announcement.
Next slide. We're having a summer family bonfire here, and we're going to have it right over where our house is, where we're going to set up a barbecue and just have a fun time, do stuff in the parking lot, like water balloons, things like that, make s'mores, hot dogs. You got the idea. It's on Tuesday night, 6:30. This is sponsored by our Youth and Family Ministry, but everybody's welcome to come. And that's the end of my announcement.
Thank you. We are planning another art show to start in June. This show will be photograph only, and we are looking for photographers to exhibit their art. Contact Doug Brackney if you are interested. The show will kick off with an opening reception on Saturday, June 20th from 6 to 8. Enjoy an evening of art, music, and refreshments. We hope you come out to support this ongoing fun event. A group trip to Unity Village is being arranged for October. Save the dates and join and plan to join in this activity. There are sign-up sheets in the foyer and in Margaret Kane Hall. This will be an opportunity to build camaraderie with each other while having a meaningful spiritual experience. Also, there will be a Pride and Joy service on Sunday, June 21st at 6:30 at the Abraham Lincoln Unitarian Universalist Congregation. This service is sponsored by United Open and Affirming Faith Communities of Springfield, in which Unity of Springfield is a member, and of course, all are welcome. Emails are sent out weekly that have information on current happenings and how to join in events. To sign up for our emails, ask a greeter for a yellow card to fill out, or visit our website to subscribe. Also, check out our website for up-to-date information at unityofspringfieldil.org. We would like to give a special thanks to the ukuleles for sharing their talents with us and providing today's music. Creating our lives and our world through the thoughts and beliefs we hold in mind is a special spiritual practice we practice here at Unity. And we also know this truth together: there is only one presence and one power in the universe and in my life, God, the source of all good. And our vision statement: we envision spiritual awakening to all. And our mission statement: we provide a positive environment for spiritual growth. Our youth and family ministry affirmation: our youth and family ministry empowers the next generation with loving kindness and acceptance, creating a safe, sacred space for children, teens, and young adults to explore, discover spirituality. And Linda Cantor will now read today's daily word.
Good morning. Sunday, June 7th. The word for today is prayer. Prayer flows throughout my life. Just as my body needs water to stay healthy, my soul draws strength from living water, the ever-flowing presence of Spirit within me. As I drink from this well, I am refreshed and ready to meet each moment prayerfully. Fortified by divine love, prayer flows naturally. When challenges or opportunities arise, I turn inward. When I start or complete a task, I pause to express gratitude. When I meet someone in need or am helped by another, I hold them in thoughts of light and love. Whether I pray aloud or pray silently, the prayerful energy arising from within me is a blessing. I open myself to Spirit's presence, and my prayer practice deepens. Prayer flows as naturally as breath itself, an inspired rhythm of life sustained by living water that never runs dry. And from Ephesians chapter 6, verse 18, pray in the Spirit at all times, in every prayer and supplication. And if you'll join me in repeating the affirmation, prayer flows throughout my life. And before we hear today's meditation and message from Reverend Alden, the Ukatopians will perform bare necessities. Words are projected in order to follow along.
So what is it you say, Mike, if you can't sing?
Sing loud.
That's right.
It's a lot more fun.
All right, is everybody ready?
Look for the
necessities, the simple bare necessities. Get out your worries and your strife. I mean the bare necessities.
Well, thank you, Utopians. Well, we prepare for a time of quiet meditation and in reflection by simply finding a comfortable place wherever we are right now, whether you're sitting or somewhere else. And as we gently close our eyes, we let go of all of our obligations, all of the demands on our attention, and we simply relax. We let go. And in letting go, we can feel a boost, an inflow of spiritual energy that fills our hearts, our minds, our bodies with life-giving power and strength. And we feel the blessings that come through taking time in the silence, in the calm, and in the peace that lies within us. And the more that we can spend time recharging, relaxing, and letting go, the more fulfilling and the more together we'll feel as we're out doing the things that are part of our regular lives. We'll feel less stressed and more confident. We'll feel more enthused rather than feeling like we want to avoid what's there for us to do. And the difference is awareness. An awareness of the one presence and power, the source of all good that lies within every person. And if we feel as if such a presence isn't really there, maybe we're feeling a little extra pushed and stressed out. For a moment, let us all imagine what we would feel like if within our hearts, our minds, ourselves, that our real self, our spiritual nature, was this infinite flow of love, light, joy, peace, empowerment, and that this presence is infinite in its capacity to transform, to lift up anyone who's feeling stressed out or disempowered. And so if we can imagine how we would feel if such a power were flowing through us, if our prayer flows throughout my life, as the daily word suggests, we would feel totally alive, vital, and confident in the steps we're taking in our lives. We would feel grounded in the source, the infinite source of the universe, the creator and sustainer of all life, the Christ presence. And this is in all of us. Everyone here in this sanctuary, those watching us on Facebook and YouTube, those who are on the other side of the planet. We're all one in this sense. And so let us, for the next couple of minutes, sit quietly and peacefully in this place or wherever you're experiencing this time of meditation, and feel the flow of the infinite Spirit of God flowing through you for a moment in the silence. And from the calm silence that is within each of us, we sense this flow of Spirit carrying us forward into the rest of this day and those afterward. And as we bring this time of meditation to a close, we are grateful for the opportunity to sit quietly and peacefully and to let go of all of the outer stuff of life and let the inner power of Spirit support us, nurture us, and sustain us. And we give thanks in the name and through the power and through the nature of the Christ presence within us all. And so it is. Amen. I'd like to thank everybody who's a part of this service, and to start off with the band, the Utopians. You guys are something else. And where did you get my playlist? I don't know about other folks, but Bare Necessities. That's a cool meditation song. Yeah. And all the others too. Yeah, John Denver, is it Dean Martin, Disney? I don't know what we're doing after my talk. We'll find out. Thank you for being, what?
It'll be lively.
It'll be lively. Well, that's what we want. We want to feel alive. We want to feel the flow of Spirit. So thank you for being here, and thank you to our platform folks today, to Bill and to Linda, who read the Daily Word, and to our tech staff in the back, to Chris and Danny in the booth, to our greeters today, which is Ruth and Chris Selly. Thank you so much for being here for that. And to our volunteers in youth ed, to Jen, our director, and Deb, who I believe is in there, Deb Smith's working with the youth today, our hospitality crew, and to Chris Farashon, our very far away administrative director. For those of you who don't know, my administrative director works remotely from Cincinnati. So, by the way, I'll be going to see her in a couple of weeks, so my yearly visit. And welcome to everybody watching us on YouTube and Facebook today. My talk today is about QR codes. Well, let me show you one. This is a really nice one here. Right over here. Yeah. QR codes. We're going to talk about QR codes like this one here. And you're thinking, well, I already got one of these signs in front of my house. I don't need another one. We have more if you want them. By the way, they're out there in the corner. Yeah. But I see these things everywhere. That infernal thing, and you're going to talk about them? For crying out loud, you're trying to brand me with one of these things, right? You're trying to put a chip in my head, right? I'm going to go home. Well, don't go home, don't go home. I promise. We're not going to brand you. Mm-mm. No microchip in the head. But we're going to talk about QR codes and what they might mean. So let's take a look at what they are. And what's a QR code? Well, a QR, or quick response code, is a two-dimensional barcode that stores data, such as a website URL, a text of some kind, or contact information. And when scanned with a smartphone camera, not your old Nokia brick phone, but one of these, okay, you got to have one of these. If you scan that little code, it instantly decodes the information, directing you to a specific digital destination performing a predefined action. That's how our friend Alex Info defines it. Y'all know, I mention Alex Info in my talks all the time, just to let you know. I like to give it a real name. So what do we do with these codes? Well, there's a lot of common uses. Of course, websites. You want to get people to go to your website. That's what this one does here. Yeah, takes you right to our church website. That's why we put it on so many things. And also good for restaurant menus. What do they have on the menu? Well, they'll have like a code there, and you just go to it. Or some sort of event can be created with a QR code. Payments, scanning codes at checkout registers to send and receive money. Contact sharing, encoding V cards, digital business cards, so that the recipient can add them directly to their address book. So, here's your code here. I got your card. And it saves having to print them, right? Pretty good. Connectivity, storing Wi-Fi network details. Oh gosh, and to find out somebody, they got to log in somewhere. Boom, done. How cool is that? We probably should get one for our sign I've got out here with our Wi-Fi password, but progress sometimes marches slowly, so we'll get to that. So anyway, there's all kinds of common uses for this. These codes seem kind of innocent enough. They're not out to rule the world or anything like that. And these quick response codes are very slick. Especially if you have traveled on an airline in the last few years. You've encountered QR codes. And, so an airline boarding pass has a QR code, an electronic ticket that shows your flight details, seat number, passenger name, replaces paper passes, allowing us to just breeze through airport security, checkpoints. You just show this on your phone like this, and you get on the plane, and you end up going to your correct seat. You get on the plane. Let's just give an example here. We've got to give a local example. Now, there's the Peoria Airport. I've flown out of there a bunch of times. Flown out of Springfield a couple of times, but more out of this one. More flights going places. And whether you have a paper ticket, and you still get paper tickets. You know, you can print them off at home. You can get them there. Of course, they always charge you, what, $5 to get a paper ticket. It's like, oh, dude, I want the $5. I could use the $5 to buy, you know, a coffee or something. So paper ticket, doesn't matter. You got this kind of ticket here. It gets you into the correct seat on the correct plane, and then they know to bring you a glass of champagne because you're important. Yeah. First class, right, everybody? Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, QR codes are also fun. You think it's fun? Well, I'll show you fun in a minute. I was going to talk about practical. I'm trying to jump ahead to the fun so fast. But I went to a seminar this week at the LDS Church as a part of the Greater Springfield Interfaith Alliance. And we had a seminar called Sacred Space, Freedom of Religion that was presented by David Risley. He's right there in the middle. And on the end there is our friend Dan Frichet, who spoke here recently. By the way, he's coming back later in the year to be a guest speaker as well. And they handed out copies of this seminar, hard copies to everybody, so everybody had one of these to take with them, which is really cool because, you know, you're sitting here listening to this, 90-minute seminar, and, how can you write all that down and everything? So we had that all written down. But at the end, they put this on the screen to read the full briefing electronically. You just boom, boom. And, there are times that having an electronic copy is so much easier to work with, especially if you want to share it with somebody else. I mean, if you have a paper one, you got to go to that machine, copy machine, and run all this paper and stuff. So these QR codes are very helpful. Okay, now the fun part. I'm sorry I waited to hold the fun part. But, sometimes QR codes can be helpful to keeping you on your diet. Oh, wait. I cannot watch. For those of you who can't see the screen, it's a jumping QR code with donuts flying out of it. So there we go. So anyway. So when it comes to QR codes, we will slap them on just about anything. And you just open your phone. So I got my phone open to the code, and you just go up there and you hold it there. There we go. And what does that take you to? See, if you go up there and do that, it takes you right, again, as I mentioned, to here, our Unity of Springfield website. And we've added this QR code to so many of our materials. We just put them on anything, posters, handouts, signs, and then sometimes we had a special tattoo artist put this on our minister. We had to pay them extra to put the QR code because, it's very intricate, especially since these are normally made digitally, but when you're going to put one here, you need an artist. You all look at me like, well, where is it? So anyway. But we want to get the word out to people in the community about this ministry and what we have to offer and how cool this place is, the activities we've got going on here. I mean, you heard the whole list of the announcements, and you're thinking, gosh, these guys do a lot of stuff, cool stuff I'd like to be a part of. How are people going to know about it? And so we've got the signs around town. We got them on our flyers. When we go to different events and we hand things out, the QR code's always there because it will take them to here. And on here is a wealth of information that they can learn about what's taking place in our church. And over here, you can go to our YouTube channel, watch past videos of services, Facebook page, has all kinds of cool, positive memes, as well as the events that are taking place. We've got all of this. We have an Instagram page as well. So that's what this little code is doing for us. And it's, all about getting the word out. And that's something that Jesus was very big on, getting the word out. He said, "You are the light of the world, like a city on a hilltop cannot be hidden. No one lights a lamp and then puts it under a basket. Instead, the lamp is placed on a stand where it gives light to everyone in the house." So he said this to everybody. And of course, he's got his Unity of Springfield sign there because Jesus believes in a QR code. Well, kind of. If Jesus were here, he might think that's cool. I'm speculating, of course. So, yeah. So there are very practical aspects to QR codes. They're with us permanently. If you don't like them, I'll sit in counseling with you and talk about how they're with us for a long time. And they'll be with us until somebody figures out something better than a QR code to take us to information that we need. And when we find out what that thing is, we'll probably use that thing, right? But if we look at the words QR, quick response, and we look at it personally, and think about it in a spiritual sense, we can see maybe a bit of a corollary here, a way in which a QR-esque usefulness can enhance our awareness, because QR is about quick response. And there are many situations where having a quick, spiritually guided response can help. What do I mean by this? Go back to our opening slide. This was created by Chris Farashon, our administrative director. And when we look at the spiritual aspects of QR codes, it lies in their ability to act as a bridge or portal between the physical and some state of consciousness. So when we say QR code, we're not necessarily talking about what's on that tree right there. All right? What we're referring to are certain, for lack of a better word, symbols or experiences that symbolize something and mean something to us. What I'm thinking of here are ideas, books, songs, artwork, fragrances and scents, nature, places, that when we think of these places, we are propelled from wherever we're happening to be lounging at the time in our minds, and it lifts us up into an elevated state of consciousness, a more rarefied state, rather than being sort of held back in a state of sort of just heaviness, just sort of hanging on. And when we are propelled into these different places, we feel a greater aliveness, an exhilaration, an empowerment, and then we don't feel so stuck in the muck anymore. We're free and we're liberated. And I would call these personal spiritual QR codes. They're individual to us. And these may or may not resonate with other people. They might or they might not, but they're very individual to us. And all we have to do is to become aware of these personal spiritual QR codes, and instantly we're transported to another state of consciousness. And it works every time because we're the ones that help to create the code. Is this making any sense? Let me explain. For example, when I come home from work, I'm working here all day, when I get home, this is what I see. Those are I now have 2 cars. It's cool to have 2 cars. I have a winter car and a summer car. Drove the summer car here today. I got permission. So when I get home, and I've been working all day, and I'm a little I'm dragging a little bit. And I get out and I see this. What do I instantly experience? What's the first thing you see near these cars? It's not so much what I see, but what I smell. And I instantly smell these pine trees, these 3 incredible pine trees that line our driveway. And that fragrance, that whiff of pine scent, is a portal for me into a state of, I'm home, relaxation, joy, renewal. I can kick back. This is a personal, spiritual QR code for me, quick response code. When I smell that, boom, I'm home. Yeah? Let me give you another example. For years, I carried in my pocket, my wallet, a little card that Unity produced years ago that had the 91st Psalm on it. Let me tell you, I went through a bunch of my stuff yesterday looking for the one that I carried. It must have gotten kind of tattered. I couldn't find it. So I made this one. 91st Psalm. And all I had to do when I looked at that card and saw the opening lines of the 91st Psalm, he who dwells in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. Boom, that was a portal for me to instantly feel connected to the one source, the one power, the one energy of the universe. And I felt a reestablishment with that through the portal of that card, of this one little bit of scripture. Is this starting to make sense? So there are a lot of things that can be a personal spiritual QR code for us. Again, they're very individual. These may or may not resonate with you, but they do with me. And maybe you can start thinking of, well, what are some of mine? Well, that's what this talk's about. It's to kind of stimulate your thinking about what is it that takes you through a portal of wherever you happen to be, and then you see this something or experience this something, whatever it happens to be, and all of a sudden you're in a higher level of consciousness. I think one of the things that helps many people is music. Any of you like music here? Gee, maybe it's one of the songs you've heard already today. That Bare Necessities, I don't know why that one just, I love that movie. And so music can be a personal spiritual QR code. Now, a lot of you are sitting here thinking, oh gosh, he's going to play it. Something by the Rolling Stones, isn't he? Not today. There is a certain composer, classical composer, that when I hear music of his, it almost even doesn't matter which piece it is. I'm like in another world. I'm on another planet. I'm in a very, a different state of consciousness. And it's the music of Johann Sebastian Bach. What is it about his music? And I mean, I love all the other composers too. I love Mozart and Beethoven, etc. But Bach's music, I don't know. Let me just play you a couple minutes of one. We need volume. Beatrice Rana, playing box, keyboard concerto number 3 in D major. If you want to look for it on YouTube. I love this music so much, I actually keep a tab on my home computer up with this piece ready to go anytime I want to kind of go into another space, another universe. Back to Earth, Alden, back to Earth, okay. There are places that I've gone that always bring me into a certain spiritual consciousness. And it's not that, other places aren't spiritual. The whole world is spiritual. The whole world is imbued with energy and life and spirit. But there's certain places that seem to resonate with each of us in a different way. And there's one place on earth I always get a spiritual hit. I've been there dozens of times, driven through, been there, stayed there. And it is this place here. And it may not be familiar to anyone looking at the slide right now. This is San Luis Obispo, California. And for some strange reason, my personal spiritual QR code, when I think of this place, or I'm actually there, or I'm looking at a photo of it, connects me with a certain part of my brain. And I always feel, and this is going to sound weird, that when I'm thinking of this place, I'm also seeing a certain unity book in my head. I know the licensed teachers are looking at me like, huh, really? The 12 Powers of Man by Charles Fillmore. I don't know what it is about this place. If I'm teaching this class, I'm thinking of San Luis Obispo. It's weird. I haven't figured it out yet, but I'm hoping on my next visit to San Luis Obispo, I figure it out. Or I won't. We'll figure it out. We'll see. But there are places all of us have gone to, and we sense something about it that kind of takes us to somewhere else, to some place in our consciousness. And these QR codes, what are they for us? What are our personal spiritual QR codes? These portals to higher consciousness. What triggers us in a positive way? Positive way, let me emphasize that. To sense our genuine selves coming forth, our Christ nature. What are our universal portals to life and energy and love and understanding? Now, maybe you haven't noticed them before, and this seems like a very strange concept. But think about them. Take a little time to just let some of these emerge. And think about personal spiritual QR codes as springboards to higher consciousness, as springboards to love, as springboards to joy, as springboards to a feeling of greater connectedness with the one source and one power that is God. Now, all we have to do is think about them, and we're instantly there. QR code. Quick response. And these can be very helpful in tense situations, unplanned situations where something very abruptly happens and there's an urgent need, there's a need for an immediate response, and instead of panicking, we instantly go through one of these portals in ourselves to a place of peace. It lifts us out. Our life experiences have created our own personal spiritual QR codes. And we can rely on these codes throughout life to help us stay on course, move us out of danger into safety, move us out of despair into hope and faith and expectation, and enable us to handle soul-crushing news with grace and allow us to keep on keeping on. And right now, during these times of national and international turmoil, where we don't know tomorrow what's going to change, we can rely on these personal spiritual QR codes to bring us back to center. So think about spiritual QR codes. And now we're going to hear some more music that we're going to help sing from the Yucatopians, I'll Fly Away. The words are on the screen.
Okay, I'm gonna count in four. We're gonna play 8 of G, and then we jump in, okay? One, two, three, four.
This life is over.
Thank you. Thank you, Yucatopians. All right. Well, we now have an opportunity to support our ministry with our love and our treasure. And if you came here today with a donation to share, we have crystal bowls. I don't know if they're crystal, but they're glass looking in the front and the back. Are they glass? To receive your donation, you can also give electronically by going to our website, unityofspringfieldil.org. And you can go to the donate link there and make a donation, and there should be a link coming up on your screen right now if you're watching us on Facebook or YouTube. You can also text to 217-335-4421 or mail us a donation at 417 East Cordelia, Springfield, Illinois 62703. And now let us join together in our offering blessing together. Divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. I am grateful. God. And now let us affirm the prayer for protection together. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. The presence of God watches over us wherever we are. God is, and all is well. And now, let us form a circle-ish as we sing, Let There Be Peace on Earth.
One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2.
Thank you,
That was great.
Walking down the hall.
Thank you so much. It was so